Work and permit to stay. This is Saeed. Saeed arrived from Egypt 6 years ago and met Gianni, who offered him a job in his pizzeria. Saeed came to Italy on a tourist visa, released by the Italian consulate in his country. This document allows him to stay in Italy for a maximum of 90 days and is not a permit to work. There are 3 main types of visa for short visits. For tourism, to visit relatives or friends, for business. If a dangerous situation presents itself in the country of origin, one may enter Italy without a visa and make a request for protection through political refuge. The permit to stay. To be able to work and stay in Italy for over 90 days, a permit to stay is needed. The permit to stay is a fundamental document because it certifies the regularity of stay in Italy by a foreign citizen. The main types of permits to stay are subordinate work permit, obtained only through a request by the employer regularly staying in Italy who wants to hire long or short term. Student permit, the duration of which corresponds to the courses one wishes to attend. Pending employment permit, which can be requested when one loses a job and searches for another one through the employment offices. But what did Saeed have to do to request a permit to stay? First of all, Gianni, his employer, went to the Sportello Unico, or one-stop shop, which may be found in the prefecture of every city, and requested Saeed's authorization for subordinate work. In the meantime, Saeed's tourist visa expired and he had to return to his country. Here he returned to the Italian consulate and, thanks to the authorization requested by Gianni, he was able to return to Italy through the Flows Decree. Once returned to Italy, he had to request a permit to stay at the one-stop shop within 8 days from his return. The permit to stay is not free of charge. Saeed had to purchase a stamp, pay for shipment fees and for the cost of the permit to stay card, along with a tax which varies based on the type of permit requested. These deposits can be made in post offices. If a foreign citizen is found without a visa or valid permit to stay, he or she is at risk of expulsion. If the conditions to renew the permit to stay no longer exist, one may use the Assisted Voluntary Return Service, funded by the European Community, which allows to regularly return to one's country of origin. Family reunification. Saeed is about to become a father. His wife, Amal, who stayed in Egypt, would like to join him in Italy. Saeed, who has a permit to stay lasting over 1 year, can request an authorization for family reunification, which allows Amal to come to Italy. To obtain this document, Saeed must prove that he can support his family and that he has suitable lodging, and make a request at the one-stop shop. Once the authorization is obtained in Italy, Amal can pick up her visa at the Italian consulate in Egypt by proving to be regularly married to Saeed. Amal will have to sign the new integration agreement, through which she will undersign certain duties such as learning the Italian language, get to know habits and customs, and register in the national healthcare system. Work contract and paycheck. There are many different types of existing contracts, and for every job we find it is very important to be hired with a regular work contract, just like Gianni did with Saeed. Every month, Saeed receives a paycheck. The paycheck is subdivided in monthly compensation and taxes, which are withdrawn from the profit because they are needed to pay for the public services which all citizens may use, such as, for example, school and healthcare. Also, there are contributions, which are the sum that is taken and set aside, because it will pay for Saeed's pension when he will be elderly, as well as insurance for injuries on the workplace and illness. For any information or consultations regarding work contract and the rights of the worker, Saeed refers to the labour unions or patronage. Saeed is very happy because now his whole family is with him and he has a steady job.